some time. She likes this roster that she's put together.
Massive expectations, but she is the perfect woman for the job.
A sophomore out of Gruber, Texas.
You can already see how connected.
Boy, that's three right out of the gate, and another three, and this one's down. Moppin from these BYU Cougars. Whiting into the lane, drops it in. Offensive board for BYU. Woolston from the corner for three. And BYU has their first lead of the afternoon. And Kate to Woolston. And she'll go to the line. And one thing that Amber Whiting said is, yeah, it's frustrating.
Well, you lose Ari Mackey-Williams before the season to an ACL, and then Nani Falatea stepped away from the
Now Gustin driving baseline, leaves it short, gets her own miss. Gets another rebound down the floor, which leaves her one shy of the record, and she's fouled. We arrive at the 5-minute mark in a 7-3 BYU game. Merritt will take the three. And
off, she stepped up and knocked down with confidence.
Calvert on the drive off the glass and in. And this will go against Calvert, her first. At this time they were together was here in 1988. BYU in the Rocky Mountains, snow all over the place, and much different look than Lubbock.
One of the All-American greats, a Hall of Famer. Incredible job by Gustin.
Smiler right back into Gustin off the glass, and Smiler right back to Calvert off the glass and in. Her first bucket. Here's Davenport up for three. Good. Lauren Davenport out of Idaho Falls gets her 23rd. Long Chevalier. Here's Shavers, drops a three.
And they're at home and they're beating Iowa State, who had won all their games at this point in Big 12 play. You knocked down 13 three-point shots on the perimeter, and you can see they're continuing to take those shots.
The free throw line's not been her favorite place.
The one area that comes when she's playing off 1 foot. Watch as she just goes off 1 foot, and right in the right spot is Bailey.
BYU up by 6. Calvert flips it around with a.
And you see that nice cross screen in there. The defender has any position, and when Emma Calvert has her back to the basket that deep, she is pretty accurate down there.
The junior out of Frederick, Maryland.
We're not
on the season. One of 3 Jasmines on the team, so she goes by Jazzy. And Jazzy, big win over Iowa State, 25 against Kansas, so very capable of lighting it up.
BYU with numbers here, if they can just attack the middle.
Woolston for 3. Offensive board and a putback by.
Well, Gustin understands angles and position as that ball goes up, anticipation, just finding it against Oklahoma State.
This time down, no trouble. Here's Woolston for 2. And now it's Merritt matched up with Calvert. Calvert holds her ground.
7, and this is why, as she just stood her ground, made a wall, does a really good job.
Now it's Smiler into the lane. Bounce pass to Gustin. Woolston where she's most comfortable. Now it's Calvert for 3. Texas Tech, only Moppin sees it, puts up a 3 and knocks it down. Beats the shot clock.
It's gonna be the second on Calvert, but watch Moppin, the awareness. She's got to create space, so she puts it on the floor for 1 bounce.
Now it's Whiting taking it all the way in. Late whistle, the foul. It's gonna send Whiting to the line.
That's a big whistle, because that is the second foul.
Mentioned Mr. Senior year with a torn ACL. The 2022 Idaho. Mom's the head coach.
Originally committed to Oregon, but when Mom got the head job, I think it was a no-brainer for her to come play for her mother.
Watched her brother stick some big shots. If they can somehow take down Texas Tech. Nice drive.
Yeah, if you're getting blowouts every game, it's one thing they're going to have to question.
Gustin
nice
for 2
move.
more.
Really good job. They're playing her straight up inside. And
the southpaw in and out.
Percentage when they step up to the line, average 76%.
1 of 2. Whiting up for a 3, leaves it short. Gustin another rebound, up and in. And Cougars, not so much for their opponent.
Stepping up.
Gets them both.
Gustin going to work once again in there, and Jada Wynn hooked her as she was trying to get around her and go for that +8 on the boards. And you see right here is Gustin's trying to go around and then the hold. BYU took them out of their on-ball sets or any action offensively, and Shavers just said, I'm going to take this. And
she'll get one shot. Kyla Freelon.
The floor. This sophomore class, very special. As we already mentioned, 3 sophomores lead them in score.
I think the crowd was surprised it wasn't a whistle. Here's the 3 from the corner. And Smiler's got her first shot.
The awareness from Lauren Gustin.
Back to Bubakar, hand off to Gustin.
I like
Double-double for Gustin, 11 points, 12 rebounds.
in transition. You see Whiting, she always has her head on a swivel, looking up, but the inside-out pass from Gustin to Smiler. BYU's the team because they have so many offensive weapons. They're tough to defend.
Woolston for 3. Over to Maupin. Now Texas Tech to answer back. Maupin into the lane with a one-handed.
Denial from Woolston.
Here's Johnson in the lane. Shot clock under 10. Turnaround and Johnson.
Not over dribble. Don't try to do too much off the bounce.
Woolston from the baseline. BYU's better defenders. Backdoor cut to Shavers. Off the glass. Court. Gustin from the outside. Knocks down the 2. Her longest. Johnson knocks down a shot.
This extended pressure on the basketball has wreaked havoc for BYU, but a big shot.
Answers back. Battling position with Gustin. And Gustin got the friendly whistle on that one.
Second.
Okay.
Lauren Gustin is such a handful inside. She's going to come.
Going, how does she do it? She just never quits. Here's the follow by Whiting off the Bubakar miss. High school, you have to work for. And we've had some outstanding young players on display here tonight. This is one of them.
It is such an adjustment from height.
Out with it, Chevalier. And Chevalier travel. It was just a, hey, I didn't see anything.
The official's looking right at her right there and just intercept that ball.
20 play. Trap out of the gate, forces a turnover. Here's Smiler for 3, and what a way to start the 4th as BYU goes.
I like the change up, coming out with the aggression, right? Be the aggressor and forcing that trap.
She's the quarterback on the floor. Shot is blocked. They'll call a foul on Smiler.
How does it like it? You see Smiler, a beautiful block.
Wow.
And boy, that is a rough call. Dave. From the guard position, just incredible.
Moves to the hoop, gets the shot to go down.
Player and does a really good job with her body control to go into the defender and create the contact.
Whiting with 5 points, will get 2 free throws. Gets 1 of 2. She'll come out.
Shot fake as Maupin was trying to run her off the 3-point line, and Smiler does a really good job just staying calm.
Free throw rattles around. On the reach, picks up the foul, and that's her 3rd.
With the awareness to know you can't reach 13, but they have gotten the free throw line. 5 points rather. Free throw shooting team in BYU.
Couple of home games waiting for Texas Tech. This to give BYU a double-digit lead. Now Whiting back at the line, knocks down the
10, and that was the 11th for Texas Tech.
Smiler, a great lead by her head coach. We'll keep it right here with 4:58 to play, 53-42. So far today.
That was the question mark, right? You're going against taller posts in the Big 12.
Here's Gustin, off the glass and in.
Great.
The lob, and knocked away. Shot clock winding down, and a turnaround shot by Woolston. Of the last 8. Lady Raiders have lost 5 of their last 8 coming in. These are 2 all the way in, off the glass and in. Calvert out ahead to Gustin. Off the glass and in. Points.
And she's going to step percent.
All the way in, blocked by Calvert. Shot clock's off, and Smiler with a chance.
Mari Whiting.
Whiting under the basket.
And grabbing her ankle, so that's a good sign as she.
Calvert's foot.
Maybe just right before Calvert's, but that right ankle just buckling underneath.
Whiting with BYU will beat the Red Raiders 60-46. Amber Whiting gets her 28th career win in her second season at BYU, and Gerlich will go to 55-55 in her fourth year at Texas Tech.